So as a fitness guy, I have no morning routine. I'm just let y'all know. I don't have one. But I wanted to see, we could have done just naturally, just at his Ashton's video, but we want, Joy wanted to do a funny take with it because the Hodge twins did it. So we wanted to laugh about it too. But me and Joy been back and forth if this is really his morning routine or if this is for the internet. But
I believe it is.
We're gonna
chop it up. But I believe
I want to laugh. I want to laugh while we're watching this.
Show for y'all. Got a damn good show. So today we talking about this famous fitness influencer. His name is Ashton Hall, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was until I saw Piers Morgan. No, first time I heard about this guy, people was like ragging on him. Like I saw him on Piers Morgan. And I saw all these other influencers on Instagram just saying, man, check out this dude's routine. Yeah. I was like, man. Let's go to one of his routine videos.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What is this, his night routine?
This is his night routine, how I man, whatever.
Man, get the hell out of here.
Don't be hating.
Brother, what do you mean, how do I wake up at 3:50 a.m.? Listen, I go to sleep early because temptation lives late at night. I need you to lock in. Tomorrow, we gotta do at least 10,000.
Corny.
Haters.
Not with the banana.
He used bottled water to rinse his mouth?
Don't be jealous.
I heard about this mouth tape.
It's actually good for you. It's actually good for you.
Breathe into your nose.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you put cologne before you go to sleep?
Why not? You don't want your bed to smell good.
Oh my God.
I love
by
it.
yourself?
I love it.
You got the Bible right there beside him. Where you go? He's reading the Bible?
Y'all some haters. I love it.
Man, you got the clapper too?
Obviously, they don't have a morning routine.
I personally think. I don't know. I don't know Ashton personally, but I think maybe some of these things he may do, but some of these I think are to go viral on the internet because he always tend to go.
I honestly feel like this is part of his. This is his morning. This is his daily routine.
His night routine.
It might fluctuate here and there, but I think this is part of his daily routine, and that's why he is in the shape that he's in. He has the followers that he has because he's putting in the work. Now, is this something that the things that you do to set up to get the footage? Okay.
Well, no. Everybody gonna know you're not gonna record every night.
But I just believe that this is part of his morning routine. I really do.
Man, Ashton come in. He probably come in, take a shower. That man take a doo-doo and then that man go right to sleep. I don't know.
I just don't see it.
I don't know.
I just don't see it.
Let's go. Let's keep watching this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe none of that.
What happened to his maid? he ain't smashing his maid.
Yeah. That bottle
he got
water
food in the tub.
Like expensive bottled water, right?
It's like $3 a bottle.
What about the food in the tub part?
Well, he didn't. I mean, it may not be every meal, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind having, a beverage in the bathtub, but I'm not him. I don't know.
And only reason I can see somebody filtering their water because Florida water is disgusting.
But no, I know celebrities I've seen that they wash their face with bottled water. I do. I don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I want to say Cameron Diaz, Holly Berry.
Okay.
So when I saw him do it, I was like, oh, okay, no, people who can afford to do that, do that.
I got
I don't
you.
have a problem with it.
That's all show. We used for the camera and this for followers.
He washes his face or He brushes his teeth with Saratoga, but take a bath in tap water.
How do you know it's tap water though?
Yeah, because they ain't show it.
Exactly.
It just fill that tub with regular Florida water.
Right.
If it was that serious.
It might have a
that serious.
filtration water
See, I
system
look at
on
it
his
like,
pipes.
because I remember I hadn't been in the fitness YouTube space until
Yeah.
I met y'all, like, you know, through, and if I had to do this, like what he's doing to get popularity, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because all that you
He's a positive form of
theoretically
Charleston
had to do
White.
back
Oh,
in the
wait,
day
wait.
was going to gym and do work, and lift weights and commentary. And I think what made y'all different from everybody else is everybody else was all super fucking serious with
Superficial.
and all like, heavyweight, and all that kind of stuff. Y'all were just in there just making jokes, lifting weights, and entertaining people while you're doing it.
I remember them
This,
days.
To me, just I mean.
The narcissistic.
Yeah, man. I just don't like. I don't like it. I just, and it's not hate. I don't.
I
And
think
that's
to
why
each
I
his
don't
own.
agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they may say it's not hate, and I'm saying it in a joking way. I don't feel like it's true hate. I don't feel
doubt
like
it,
it. I
but
think
I-
it's humor.
I
and,
doubt it. But look at that hand. I doubt that's a maid. That's
no,
somebody.
that's probably his assistant. If you, because
or
I
you don't
noticed.
think somebody he rocking with.
I don't know. I just feel like this person is consistent in quite a few of his videos. So
Because somebody had this guy just dropped a thing on X saying he actually got kicked out of that apartment. He actually got kicked out of the apartment because he had made multiple access of keys. Because apparently those are like expensive high rises. And he made multiple keys, I guess, for other people. And it's probably for this person.
well, I'm sure it's for his staff.
But it said he had gotten evicted.
Okay.
They made him leave that apartment. But I thought that was like crazy. That make no sense. But
That who cares about that? The point is, I just still feel like this is part of his. I mean, it's too natural. It's too natural looking. And I'm not saying every waking minute, but it seems like it's too much of a routine for somebody to stage this.
okay.
Because you still, even, we all know he's not natural. So
Yeah.
we can,
Oh,
we
hell
can
no.
just get that elephant out
Is
the
he?
damn room.
Is he?
I don't
Which
know.
even
It's
when you're
natural, I
not,
would just give up.
That's a lot of weight for that frame to be that lean. So it does have me in
Telling
question
you're
too.
natural, it's not going to motivate me to go to the gym.
But how do you know? You can't make
Tell
that
me the truth,
assumption.
man.
Because
You really-
naturally, as a human being, naturally, as men, if you see his frame and how much muscle he has, and he walks that lean, naturally, genetically, your body don't hold like that. Basically, what they're saying is he's taking some things to keep him lean out and keep him muscular. Because if he wasn't taking something, it would be a little bit more watery. It'd have a little bit more poke. It wouldn't be that low on body fat for that much weight on that frame. That's like show ready. He does this like show ready all the time. And if you show ready all the time, so do I think he probably take a little something? Even though he'll say he don't, I think just naturally as a person that's 100 into the life, I think he take a little bit of something to keep him lean and big.
I don't know. I've seen bodybuilders who are natural that look pretty good. And
Not look like they're ready for show. All bodybuilders in the off season carry a little bit on them because you're eating, you're not removing water, and supplements actually help you absorb nutrients, stay flat, and get bigger. That's the thing about.
it can be natural supplements, but don't always assume. And that's what
You
I
live
like.
the life of the naive. So let's keep watching.
The power of positive thinking.
Anything you look like that?
Yeah. Everybody
So
wants
I don't know.
how he looked the fastest way. What you mean natural?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the,
Please, he eats right. He works out. Look at
I
that.
don't know, man.
That sounds like a
Look
chore
at that.
doing
Come
every
on.
day.
No, he's just all
Please.
that is for sure. It's just,
Yeah.
he sensationalized his life,
Yeah.
and it gets the views.
Just the editing of that.
And the Eddie was tough.
You had to reposition the camera to your feet, then you took it up from your feet, and then you put it near the bathtub, and then you got in the bathtub, then you had to get out the damn bathtub. It's like, yo, you
Yeah,
did
so-
all that?
A lot of production. Even the sound quality
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
if I had to do all that, like, I'm not doing all
That's
that.
why it's
I'm not
1%
doing
of the
all
people
You
that
forget
look
to
like
see
that.
when he came out in
Exactly.
his robe on his balcony. Like, was that from a damn drone?
Definitely a drone.
The sun was
Definitely.
coming.
Don't be hating on Ashton.
You had to plan your whole day to do that.
Of course.
He did have a drone. Because ain't nobody hanging outside.
Waiting for you to come outside.
True.
But let's do his other video.
Yeah, he had. I mean, this is video. The thumbnail said, "Am I Natty?" And
I saw this video when he dropped it back a while ago.
Usually, if you're not natty,
Because him and Grey do City
if you're not
were
natty,
going
your
back
head
and
is
forth
small
on it.
compared to your body. He's like a T-Rex right there.
he probably waited. There we go. He waited to the very end of the video to talk about it.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
So he's
Not right
aggressive.
now. People want to know, natty or not?
Here we go with this question. I feel like I'll be answering this question for my entire career, which
Can
is
you
cool.
pause
To
that?
keep a long story short.
I don't think so because you even got fake teeth in your mouth.
Stop it.
Yeah, it gotta
What
be.
does that
That's
mean?
it.
You're not on that.
Don't
you got
play.
veneers in your mouth.
It's whiter than the walls.
His teeth are perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
A lot of people have
anyway. But
it.
anyway, but you think
Don't be
those
hating.
those are not his real
Hate.
teeth.
That's what I
No,
just
just like
said.
perfect.
Yeah.
No.
But look at him, Chief. He is perfect. You see what he does?
So what?
He is perfect, yeah.
He comes out at the right time for that drone to just fly by. Hey, man, I'm sending you this picture.
Yeah, he wakes up 3 a.m. because the nighttime is temptation.
Now, one thing I will say, I do believe in that level industry in Miami, particularly because there's somebody else I watch that's on that level, and he said there is a market of guys that do like that, and you have to be at the top.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna have no busted teeth. If you taking a little something to stay lean, to look somewhere where you're gonna do it, because you have to be at the top level
Right.
of that market. And those guys who are at the top of the level get the highest amount of pay, make the most. And his apartment, they showed his apartment. His apartment whatever he was renting, that thing is $18,000 a month
I bet.
for that spot.
I bet.
So you got to be coming in high level to be able to keep your lifestyle running like that. So you have to take top of it. So if you got to take a little something, your teeth got to be white. You got to do it. You cannot be under
Exactly.
in that
but
market.
The key is his behaviors, his consistent routine over time has gotten him to that look. And
Oh, yeah,
everybody
yeah.
can't do that.
No, of course not. And if you look at him, even no, because I've seen when he had some pictures when he was bigger. That was his real. So I believe he lives a balance. Personally, I think he has a balanced lifestyle.
Just keep
and-
watching because we just 6 minutes in.
Okay, and we're not gonna go all the way through.
Okay.
We ain't gonna go all the way through, but
All right, let's see what he got to say. Yeah.
Will never change. Been doing this for some time now. I'm 28 now. I started training at 15. I'm 13 years into the game. And if I'm being honest, I would just give the credit to my time. When I was 18, I was pretty jacked. Even at 16 or 17, there's a video of me out there. I was pretty jacked. You know what I'm saying? I just started doing it the right way. I was very consistent. I was very driven. My portions were definitely
Answer the
off when I
question.
first started. But yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for some time now.
I wanna hear
It's
your
like, I
routine.
live
Answer the
for
damn
health
question.
purposes. It's not just about the aesthetic. I'm not trying to hop on a stage. I'm not competing with the dude to the left and right of me. People always ask, my next goal. My goal is always to lose weight. I'm always looking to lose 10 or 15 pounds. For my height, I feel like, what else is there to do? I'm already big enough. So yeah, steroids will be backwards for me. And when it comes to being lean, I am not that lean. If you really look at my content, I was on juice, bro.
He's not that lean. Walk around that big with a six pack.
Still didn't give a. He reminded me
He
of
just said steroids
Kamala
would be
Harris,
taking
just
him
dancing
backwards. So
around.
there's your answer.
Yeah, he never
There's
did
your
ask the question.
answer.
Babe, what we tell you about the naive stuff?
I mean,
No,
I
but that's
said
what he
it,
just said.
what he said.
Even if you take the steroids, you still got to do the work.
True, but he just said steroids would be taking me backwards. So what does that mean? That's his way of letting you know, no, he doesn't. I'm not that lean. That's what he's saying. That was his response. People don't listen. Y'all want to hear something else other than what he said. You got to listen. That's what he said.
Why would anybody can tell you a lie, Joe? What are you talking about?
Whatever, babe. You all have no proof.
If you
You have no proof.
You known your father your entire life before he passed. Mm-hmm. But you know your father.
Yeah.
But then what if he start telling everybody around him that he's the president of the United States? You could say whatever you want.
I don't believe that. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
You still have to lift the actual weights.
Yeah, it's just a negative.
I don't know why people lie about
Well,
it.
it's just a negative stigma around taking steroids. People think you got it the easy way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nothing's easy about looking like. what
No,
you
it's
did.
not. I mean,
Yeah.
It's all hard work.
steroids ain't gonna just make
But
you
the
look
truth
crazy
about
one
it
day.
is,
It's
getting in shape,
impossible.
if you if you know exactly what you're doing, you hit a plateau around 3 months. 3 years. Yeah. Well, you won't get any bigger.
Yeah,
you won't get
no, that's absolutely true.
I don't care if you've been working out 5, 6, 7. You hit a plateau around 3.5, 4 years.
Yeah. You don't get any bigger.
Yeah.
You say it's stronger.
He said the reason why I look like this is because I've been doing this
Like
for
even if
15
you
years.
lift heavier, you won't get bigger.
No.
No.
You will plateau.
No,
Your body won't
taps
do
out.
nothing else.
Yeah.
Even if you try to gain weight to look bigger.
No. The only way you get like really big is when you start adding testosterone and stuff to you.
Yeah.
Then you can continuously get bigger and bigger. But when you're natural
Yeah.
and your body fat is that low, like around, I say it's body fat probably around 12%, which is really low.
Yeah, maybe 10.
I was miserable.
That kills your body's hormones.
Yeah, because it's hormonally your stuff will be out of whack. That's why I'm saying. That's why I don't naturally think. I love watching Ashton's content, but just do I think naturally, just always walking around natural? No, because at that lean body fat, he would be an angry man. He wouldn't be all calm Ashton.
Because naturally you can't be at that low body fat percentage.
Usually you look like that when you're going on stage or something like that. It's like for a short term, you know. But I was miserable when I was like that until I started doing other things. It made it more easier. I don't know, we got on TRT towards the end of our fitness journey. Yeah. It's been years, right? And then I was blasted right through that 3-year plateau. Man, I went back to my doctor. I said, "Hey, doc, I lost my testosterone. I need it."
They were like, go ahead and write me a prescription right there.
Yeah, I was just doubling up on it. That stuff is amazing.
That sounds like Jesse.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
I remember
You
that.
can tell when somebody is not
I remember
natural,
that.
their head gets small.
I remember
How
that.
big my head is right now.
Wild time has passed. That
How
was like
big I had to get that
2015, 2016, 17.
Wow.
Hey, I remember this picture. After we took this picture, I ate that motherfucker.
All right, we're gonna stop right now, man.
Woo. Wow, this was good. I really enjoyed it. I love hearing their perspective, of course, always. Keep me laughing.
My routine,
But-
you'll hear me on my morning routine will be clock goes off at 7, fart about 4 times, get out of bed, stretch to see myself in the mirror, have me some tea, walk back and forth a couple times. Probably already had got him and prayed by 3 a.m. Yeah, please.
I mean,
I believe him. I believe he does some of that. But
the more serious a person has a
But you have to-
daily routine. That's just not
Yeah.
a morning routine.
No.
Daily.
Yeah.
It's his lifestyle. But like they said, that's
he's
his
competing.
lifestyle.
But I believe he's competing at the highest level around his peers in his industry, not going on stage. And so I think you have to almost be at a level of a person going on the stage to compete against.
Well, yeah, just think about it.
Because look at like, you know who else in this market?
Kathy Drayton, Massey Ayres.
No.
Yeah.
Well, no, not right. I'm talking about that local that's right in downtown Miami.
Okay, but I'm just talking about people in the fitness industry that perform at a high level, and that the way they look is really their lifestyle.
yeah.
So it's a year-long thing.
It's a process.
We know it's not a perfect day every day, but they've mastered themselves to a degree that the 95% have not.
But man, yeah, shout out to him to do what he does and to make so much money that
It's
he
inspiring.
does. Because bruh apartment $18,000 a month. So shout out to him.
Inspiring.
Shout out to him. All right,
Okay, great people. What do y'all
We'll see
think?
on the next one.
Do you think this is achievable? I think it is. I think that's why he does his content, is because it's inspiring. So do you think it's achievable? What's your morning routine? Put in the comment section.
all right.
Love you guys.